So let's look, we're gonna have a few more slides for PCS. So PCS technology, the glass vial, again, fixed path length, very important the way the technology works, 2 dyes. As we mentioned earlier, every time you put a vial into the system, it's gonna measure that baseline absorbance. So this is where there's 0 sample volume pipetted, and after the first sample volume is pipetted, we'll get absorbance of the red at 520. And then it again will measure the background absorbance in this sample, in this vial, before the next sample is pipetted in. And we use the same thing we did before. And we want to measure the volume of the sample, the VS, quote unquote, the VS, because now we have a blank volume, VB, that has an added volume of sample. And this is where I'm going to lean on the patents, because there's a lot of math that goes on here. And this is beyond what most users need to even understand. But this is the dual dye ratiometric method that gives you the volume of sample that's traceable to international standards. So the absorbance of the sample, absorbance of the blank, and there's a K factor that's created as calibration factor created by Artel for each lot. And then you have the volume of the blank, and all of those numbers get plugged into creating or calculating the sample volume after each sample's pipetted. Again, the person pipettes the sample in a couple seconds. The system shakes the vial, mixes the dyes, and in 5 seconds later, there's a sample volume reported.